What's going on, everybody? Rob here, aka Trav2323. Welcome to another episode of How You Can Do It. I'm actually going over, not the boat today, I'm going over the back. I still have to finish the underneath part. I'm gonna do a wraparound right here of actually simulated a white stone. It's gonna be the wraparound right there with a barn door on that right there. And I gotta have somebody come out and we're gonna redo the electric line and put it to a 220. But if you remember this was just a old dilapidated 112-year-old all window back porch. At the windows, if you go like this, beep, they shred. So I started the project of actually gonna replace those, and then it turned into just completely enclosing this. Now I have no experience. I've never did siding or windows or anything, but I'm gonna take you through everything that I did. Believe it or not, I got shouts out to Harbor Freight. I did this with a Harbor Freight nail gun that was about 10 years old, and with a Harbor Freight compressor, the small one. And you see, I did all the siding. I put new windows in there, new LED light. Now the stairs I got from the stringers are pre-made stringers, so they came out a little bit longer than the old stairs. But it's better for my grandson and my other grandson I'm gonna have, because the stairs are actually shorter than the higher ones, and they hold the rails. We didn't have, or they were really bad rails on the last one. When I say you could do it, you could do it, because I've never done this stuff before. So we went ahead, and this is PVC right here. This PVC, that's all PVC right there, the rails. I got videos that I gotta edit to put up. The stairs is, what is that called? Composite decking. That's composite. Each one of those stairs, believe it or not, the composite decking on the top, only those two things on each one was $30 per two things, each one going up. So that was pretty expensive, but it's maintenance free. I don't ever gotta touch it again. And then this actually looks like wood, but this is composite also. That's composite also, so that never has to be painted. The door, see, this window's a little bit smaller than the windows around the front. The old door was mounted directly on the main stud, so I had to shift the door over a little bit and frame the door further over so we could insulate that wall. And I'll show you on the inside. This door right here was like $260 for this beautiful security door. It was without the doorknob, but $260. Beautiful security door, and we got that at Lowell's. So believe it or not, we got a really expensive one on the front of the house, and it was like $1,400. Okay, so I got that put on, and then this is a brand new door also. Make sure I don't lock myself out. I framed the door myself also. Never done it before. You can do this. We bought this door. We got the nice decorative top, and when you open it up here, boop, boop, because we do have the ring alarm system. That's the door from the outside. We can actually leave that open now because we got a deadbolt and a regular door, regular knob. These windows we got from Minard's. The blinds are the ones that you just push up and hold. The windows we got from Minard's. They got the good, better, best. These are the best because this is a heated room now. This is a 4-season room that we got back here now. I did put the 4 switches back here with an outlet. This is a motion one right here. You could tap it on and off, but when you walk in through the back door, the light goes on right when you walk in through the back door. So that's cool. When anybody comes in here, the light goes on. We have the alarms on each window, but not only the alarms on each window, you're being recorded right now just by walking through this back door right now. So let me get over here again. So that's that right there. This is, I think, a 28-inch by 54 window, 28-inch by 54. And these windows right here are 36 by 54. I had them all measured. This whole thing had been torn down. I mean, we had to lift the bottom of it, and I used car jacks to lift the bottom of it to even it out. These are 36 by 54-inch windows right here. And you can see out the back, if you want to see my Fred Sanford, because I call it Fred Sanford because I got the back to work on still. You see the boat out there. I got the garage is going to be re-sided just like over here. Electric fence and the carport over there. But then I put outlets. We got a Wi-Fi back here for the back. This was made by my sister-in-law. Shouts out to Sandy Alcante. She made this vinyl laundry thing so my wife could hang her sweaters to dry, the ones that you can't put in a dryer. She made this sign for us also, Miss Sandy Alcante. She did really nice. The drywall right here, I didn't do the drywall. I could do the drywall, I just didn't have time because I was working so much. So the drywall and trims were done by Cel Rosas. He came in, he's a good friend of mine, Creative Restoration. He came in and he knocked out the drywall and he knocked out the trim for me. I didn't have time to do it and he did it, and it is immaculate. It is amazing. And the floor. The floor is actually a life-proof floor. This is completely waterproof. Tongue and groove, and it doesn't leak. It's all actually PVC. That is actually PVC life-proof floor. The door we had special made. The door right here is I think that was like $650, $700 for that door, but we had special made, and it's all glass. The door is all bevel glass, and we got the locking combination on here, and this has a separate alarm system also. But if anybody comes in this room right here, they're on alarm and they're on video, but if they go in there, they're also alarming on video. And we have this with the combination and everything because we changed the door before we finished this back area right here. So this back area right here didn't have the alarms or the security or anything like that on it yet. So we wanted to make sure that that did have a lock with an alarm system on it right there. This right here was about $500, $450, $500. This right here actually is from Home Depot. We got this from Home Depot. It's called a hall tree. And we had to put this all completely together. And my friend Sal had to actually trim the bottom of it because it was leaning, it wasn't all the way up against the wall, and we wanted it sturdy, fit snug. He trimmed it to fit snug as it's a built-in up against the wall. Now get this, this is crazy insane. You see these right here that you could put stuff in? These right here, these are from the dollar store. They were $1 each right here. These from the dollar store, $1 each, and it fits perfect. And what melted my heart and made everything sense for me is our nephews and our grandson. As soon as this was done, they came back here and they had all their toys on the bench right there. They're sitting around the floor, playing around on the floor. We had the floor from underneath. I'll show you another day. It's completely insulated underneath the floor and finished underneath, where it's not going to be heated, but I'm going to put my my carrier for the top of the car. My car carrier is going to be underneath there. Okay, this right here is a cadet heater. I think I ordered the cadet heater. I ordered the cadet heater offline, and the cadet heater, this is the 4-foot one, and the control is separate. The control is separate. It gives you your comfort zone where you can, you know, set it and forget it. But this cadet heater is a 4-foot one, and to tell you the truth, I think we could have went for the 6-foot one, and it would have heated a lot better, because, you know, when it gets down to, you know, 10 degrees outside with a wind chill of -20, it wasn't cold in here, but the cadet heater was actually pretty nice and toasty, which kept it warm in here. But I think if we had the longer one, it would have covered more wall space and it would have worked out a little bit better. But this right here does our needs. So this right here outlet is where the Wi-Fi is. This cadet heater right here, and this is plugged in together. And why these two are kind of connected together is we don't want to keep them running together. Look at the dust on it already. Why we don't want to keep them running together, this outlet is right here, so we could actually put a window unit air conditioner right in here and plug it into that outlet, because this outlet and that heater is the only thing on that breaker. That's the only thing on the breaker is these two right here. So you could actually turn the heater off, and then an air conditioner can get plugged in and put right in here. We don't have central air. We got a 25,000 BTU window unit in the dining room, and it does keep the whole house nice and cool. We're looking at upgrading to a split system, not just yet, but with this back room added, it's all insulated, but we do want the extra coolness back here if needed. I don't know if we are gonna need it, but if needed. Okay, we got the cabinets. Those are cabinets from Lowell's. We did go ahead and pay extra for we had the trim put on the top. The light we got from Lowell's, and those are more signs that my sister-in-law made up there. That's a commercial washer and dryer. This isn't even installed yet. This is just a cabinet basically from Kitchen Cabinets. we had to have this one piece custom made. We had to have the top custom made because we wanted the finishing. We wanted the sides on it. It's not even installed yet. But so this way it completes kind of, if you're working on it or folding anything, you have the top to put on it, okay? We do have the deep sink here. We have not used the deep sink yet. Well, actually, I used it one time. I was thinking about actually putting a tile or something back behind here. I was actually thinking about doing that, but I haven't yet. This is all hooked up. This is all drained in. If you see the bump out up here, the bump out actually wasn't planned. We had to do it because with our heaters right here, with the lines that we put in right here, we needed a 2-inch air valve. To have one of these put in, you need a 2-inch PVC drain. You do need a 2-inch PVC drain. All that's a whole different thing underneath. So that we do get a 2-inch PVC drain going out, but we didn't want to go out the roof for the air vent. So those are in-house air vents you got right there, where they don't let anything out, but when the suction's coming down from this water, it allows it to breathe. So if you think of a 2-liter bottle and you turn it upside down, it's going clunk, 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 clunk. But if you cut a hole in it, it just drains really fast. Well, that's the thing right here. That goes all the way up in the wall to right there, and that's actually lets air in, but it doesn't let any air out. Okay, so that's the drain right there, because where this goes into the wall, it doesn't affect the house. Now, if we would have drilled in back here, put it in the wall, it would have been a different point in the house. So we're okay with that right there, because you don't see it anyways. You don't see it anyways, and it was just completely easier to put that there. We did go with the really deep sink, and this got the hose on it and everything right here. This on and off switch is for that right there. Okay. One thing I do want to let you know is for the bumpers, this could be a separate video in itself. When you open your doors, this is going to be a separate video in itself. And the door hits. Bam. If you open the washer door, the door hits. Bam. Okay, but you see it just bounced off. It just bounced off, right? Because there's these little things you could buy there, neat as heck. You don't even notice them there. They're clear rubber bumpers. They're just clear rubber bumpers. So when you line them up and put them on, boop, it just bumps right off of it. Those are like completely awesome. If you do not have clearance space, you could put those on wherever it's hitting. You could put those bumpers on, and guess what? You can't even tell that they're there, but they bump right off the wall. So that's pretty cool also. Let me try to think what else I can say back here. This is where we got our iron. I actually made this hanger for my honey because she wanted somewhere to hang the ironing board. So I made that myself. Just with actually a piece of scrap wood I had in the back. I put the trim on it, and I put these on an angle to hold the ironing board. So I did that myself. That was custom by myself. Okay, so this is the laundry room, mudroom. One thing we didn't finish, I will tell you this. One thing we didn't finish, we didn't have. Oh, Sal made the top for us. He put those in there for us also. He made that top for us right there. The shelf, so my wife could have all that stuff on the shelf right there. It's commercial washer and dryer. One thing we did not finish, and we know we didn't finish, is the window up top. You see that right there? We didn't finish the window up top because we've been looking for beveled glass like this. We're trying to find beveled glass to match this, and then we're gonna put it up top over there, the beveled glass to match that. So we did have to shrink in this door by 3 inches because this is a 112-year-old house, so there was no door that fit in there. So this we just bought as a slab, and then we actually shrunk the door down to fit this door right here. That piece of concrete, I should have cleared it. You see my footprint on it? I should have cleared it, but that piece of concrete is like that because that's actually connected to the house on the outside. Let's see what other thing I can go over here. This right here, the temperature maintains is 70 degrees. No matter how cold it is outside, it maintains 70 degrees. And this is just an old back porch. Well, was an old back porch from 1910 that I just completely knocked out and added on and converted it into a mudroom, laundry room. My wife says we got to think ahead, so when we get older, when we get retired, she don't have to go downstairs anymore. She comes right back here. This goes right into our kitchen, but I'm not. That's a whole different story. That goes right into our kitchen, right off the back porch. You step out here, the light automatically goes on. That light don't automatically go on, but if you don't need it or if you need it, you go ahead and turn the light on back there. All right, well, either way, this is the mudroom laundry room that I've been working on, and I'm gonna upload step by step on how I did it and the tips and the tricks. I'm just a jack of all trades, master of none. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.